Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Brown 80! 56, 56! Alert, alert, alert! Hey, tight. Look out!
Allen going to go to the air right away. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ready? What's that?
To throw, it's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. The Bills at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Allen. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Again, they'll throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Allen going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. but he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Now Allen going to change it up. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, Shell!
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first. Start the drive, 12 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hey, Bronco switch! Let's go now. Ready?
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
This is 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18! Get it! Got me lying!
Here's Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Milton now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Touchdown! Keon Coleman, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
He's brought down at the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8, drop 60, drop 60. Let's go.
Throwing is Milton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47.
19 Tigers.
Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. 65 10. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
60 Maverick. 19 tight.
Now Milton. Yeah, that is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Bronco 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now Allen. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Christian Watson, 45 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
18 Rattler.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here finds his receiver, Watson.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Complete once again to Watson.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll will take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pat to 60. Pat 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Milton. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 10, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Milton.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
St. Brown motioning left.
Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Allen going to change the look here.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Tight on. 319. Half. Hey, home. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
56.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
2nd and 19 at the 44-yard line.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is Cook with a grab. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
319!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
70. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Top 19.
First down, Detroit.
19 Lions.
A final shot before break. Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line. 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Nothing. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Milton. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Here's Milton now to throw. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Back to throw again. That is caught by Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Cougar, 19 type, not 19 Cardinals. Panther 60, Panther. Ready.
Milton. That's complete to Laporta. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60, go.
To throw is Milton. And it's caught. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to claw one back. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Lions 7.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Half 85, half 85. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha.
From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
First down and goal to go.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills, touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bills have taken a 5-touchdown lead. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. Now Milton. Into space at the 45. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Milton. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now second and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down, Detroit.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Tag. Liking 18.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
2nd and 9 now. Wright's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here, because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide open receiver.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panthers 6. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Milton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They run the counter for Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And Tommy Adebawore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
We
said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's complete to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
19 Lions, go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Lions, first down.
79
It's a gain of
Broncos.
10. First down, Lions.
Let go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready? Mustang 19, Cowboy 80. Tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He'll try to do it himself.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ground 80. Hey, tight. Alert. Look out.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Bronco 80. 70.
On 4th down, Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
180. What's that?
Allen going to throw.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Here's Milton.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big...
And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. 7 pack. Here we go. Shot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Buffalo, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You